matrix, a set of mn numbers, real or complex, arranged in the form of a rectangular array having m rows and n columns is called an m by n matrix. An m by n matrix is generally denoted as A is equal to A11, A12, A13, A1n. Similarly, second row elements A21, A22, A23, A2n up to AM1, AM2, AM3, AMN. This matrix is an m by n matrix. There are m rows, this is R1, R2 up to Rm, and n columns C1, C2, C3, Cn. In compact form, the above matrix is represented by A is equal to Aij, where I varies from 1 to m and j varies from 1 to n, or simply by Aij mn, or it can be also written as Aij m by n. The numbers A11, A12, A1n, A21 up to Amn, these mn elements of this rectangular array are called the elements of the matrix. In the element Aij, the first suffix I will always denote the number of the row and the second suffix j the number of the column in which the element occurs. For example, A21, this is second row and first column element. Similarly, A32, this is third row, second column element, etc. The element Aij belongs to the ith row and jth column and is called ijth element of the matrix. For example, let A be the matrix whose first row's elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, second row's elements are 0, 7, 6, 5, and third row's elements are 9, 0, 2, 4. This is 3 by 4 matrix because there are 3 rows and 4 columns in the matrix A. Here m is equal to n, that is number of rows is equal to number of rows is equal to m is equal to 3 and number of columns n is equal to 4. Here A11 means first row first column element is 1, here A11 is 1. Similarly, A12 is the element 2 A13 this is 3, A14 this is 4. Second row elements A21 is 0, A22 this is 7, A23 this is 6, A24 this is element 5. And third row elements A31 this is 9, A32 0, A33 2 and A34 this is 8. Some special types of matrices. Rectangular matrix. If the number of rows is not equal to the number of columns, the matrix is said to be rectangular. That is, if M is if M is not equal to N, then it is called rectangular matrix. Square matrix. An M by N matrix for which M is equal to N, that is, number of rows is equal to the number of columns, is called a square matrix of order N. जब किसी भी मैट्रिक्स का नंबर ऑफ रोज और कॉलम्स अगर बराबर होता है तो उस मैट्रिक्स को हम कहते हैं स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स. The elements Aij of a square matrix A is equal to Aij n by n, for which I is equal to j, that is A11, A22, Ann are called diagonal elements, and the line along which they lie is called the principal diagonal of the matrix. Example, suppose A is equal to 2 by 2 matrix 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 2 by 2 matrix. Here diagonal elements are A11, this is 1, and A22, this is 4. That is, A11 is equal to 1 and A22 is equal to 4. These are diagonal elements, and these entries are called principal diagonal of the matrix. This is called the principal diagonal of the matrix along which the diagonal entries lie. Similarly, suppose another matrix B, this is equal to, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is 7, 8, 9. Then this is the principal diagonal, and A11 is equal to 1, A22 is equal to 5, A33 is equal to 9 are called diagonal entries or diagonal elements. These are diagonal elements of the matrix B. Unit matrix or an identity matrix. A square matrix, each of whose diagonal element is 1 and each of whose non-diagonal elements are equal to 0 is called a unit matrix or an identity matrix, and it is denoted by I. In will denote a unit matrix of order n. Thus, a square matrix A is equal to Aij is a unit matrix if Aij is equal to 1 when I is equal to j, that is Aii is equal to 1, and Aij is equal to 0 when I is not equal to j, that is if number of rows and columns are same, then ident entries are 1 and others are 0. For example, I2 is equal to 1 0 0 1 is a 2 by 2 identity matrix. I3 1 0 0 0 1 0 and 0 0 1 is a 3 by 3 identity matrix. I4 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 and 0 0 0 1. This is an fourth order identity matrix. So, I2, I3, I4 are unit matrices of orders 2, 3 and 4 respectively. Null matrix or 0 matrix. The m by n matrix whose elements are all 0 is called the null matrix or 0 matrix of the type m by n. It is usually denoted by O or Om by n. Sometimes a null matrix is denoted by the symbol 0 and read as 0. For example, 0 0 0 0, this is a 2 by 2 null matrix. 0 0 0 0 0 0, this is a 2 by 3 null matrix. 0 0 0, this is 4 rows and 3 row columns, 4 by 3 order null matrix. Row matrix, a matrix of n elements arranged in one row only is called a row matrix or a row vector. It is an 1 by n matrix. Thus, A1, A2, A3, An is a row matrix or a row vector. Example 1 0 0 2 3, this is a 1 by 5 order row matrix of the type 1 by 5. Column matrix, a matrix of n elements arranged in one column only is called a column matrix or column vector. It is an n by 1 matrix. Thus, A1, A2, An is a column matrix of order n by 1. Example 1, 2, 3, 4, this is a 4 by 1 order column matrix. Sub or block matrix. Sub or block matrix. Any matrix obtained by omitting some rows and columns from a given matrix A is called a submatrix of A. A matrix A itself is a submatrix of A as it can be obtained from A by omitting no rows or no columns. Example, the matrix 0 1 3 2 3 4 is a submatrix of the matrix A is equal to 0 1 3 5 5 4 6 8 2 3 4 0, as it can be obtained from A by omitting the second row and fourth column. If we omit the second row and fourth column, then we would get this matrix. So, this matrix is a submatrix of the matrix A. Diagonal matrix. A square matrix whose all elements except the diagonal elements are 0, that is Aij is equal to 0 for all I not equal to j, is called a diagonal matrix. For example, 2 0 0 3, 1 0 0 0 2 0 0 0 7, ये दोनों डायगोनल मैट्रिक्स है. क्यों? क्योंकि इसका डायगोनल एंट्रीज A1 1 दिस इज 2 एंड A2 2 दिस इज 3 and off diagonal entries are 0. Similarly, in the 3 by 3 matrix 1 2 7 ये तीनों diagonal elements है, बाकी सारे जो है वो 0 जो है off diagonal elements है. So ये दोनों हो गया diagonal matrix. Scalar matrix. A diagonal matrix whose diagonal elements are all equal is called a scalar matrix. Example: 2 0 0 2, 3 0 0 0 3 0 0 0 3 are scalar matrix, because here diagonal entries in the first matrix, this is 2, A1 1 is equal to 2 and A2 2 is equal to 2. Similarly, here A1 1 is equal to A2 2 is equal to A3 3 is equal to 3. All diagonal entries are same. So these are scalar matrix of order 2 and 3 respectively. Triangular matrix. Upper triangular matrix. A square matrix A is equal to Aij is called an upper triangular matrix if all the elements below the principal diagonal are 0. The general form of an upper triangular matrix is this: A1 1, A1 2, A1 3, A1 n. Here A2 1 is 0, A2 2, A2 3, A2 n up to 0 0 0 A n n. This is the main diagonal entries, and above the principal diagonal these are non-zero, and below the principal diagonal all entries are 0. Below the principal diagonal entries must be 0 for upper triangular matrix. So this is an upper triangular matrix in which every element below the principal diagonal is 0. The matrices A is equal to 1 2 0 3 and B is equal to 1 2 7 0 4 3 0 0 5 are upper triangular matrices, because here the 0, because elements below the principal diagonals are 0. Similarly, lower triangular matrix. A square matrix A is equal to Aij is called a lower triangular matrix if all the elements above the principal diagonal are 0. The general form of a lower triangular matrix is A1 1 0 0 0, A2 1 A2 2 0 0 0, A3 1 A3 2 A3 3 up to 0, and the last row AN1 AN2 AN3 ANN. So here all elements of the principal diagonal, here all the elements above the principal diagonals are 0. example, A is equal to 1 0 2 3, B is equal to 2 0 0 4 5 0, minus 6 7 8 are lower triangular matrix of order 2 and 3 respectively. यहाँ पर principal diagonal elements are 1 and 3 and above the principal diagonal this is 0. In case of B, here principal diagonal entries are 2, 5 and 8 and above the principal diagonal elements all elements are 0.